Newcastle County's been on a roller coaster ride. I mean, anybody that pays attention to local politics will admit to that. We've seen good times economically, good times leadership-wise, and we've seen the drastic opposite of that. You know, we're not getting $80 million a year now, realty transfer tax. It's more like $14 million. We're seeing foreclosures on houses. We're seeing people that can't make their bills. We're seeing a total opposite of what we had just 5 years ago locally. I don't think the county has become as compassionate as they should. And when you add into a factor that we have a current administration that doesn't seem to have its priorities quite right. The priorities now seem to be more self-serving than public-serving. And that's far away from where it needs to be at these times. The biggest challenge is changing the public image right now. I think if you change the image of the county, if you instill some integrity, some respect to the office, if you stay out of the headlines for bad things and you start making headlines for good things, I think that's going to go a long way. You're going to win the favor of the people. I don't know if there's enough time to do it before September 11th or before November, the general election, but I've been trying to do that my whole life, is trying to show people that the county is there for you, we do care about you, and the workers are definitely separate from the people who hold office. We're going to make a code that is up to date. Economic times have changed. Availability and development has changed. Redevelopment is now somewhat more of a priority than new development. New development has gone south. What we're going to do is we're going to involve the public more in what happens. Simple notification. The system we have now is not good enough. Things have evolved, the code hasn't. When you look at the inception of this code, it was good. It was the best thing we had on the books ever. But as time evolved, that code did not keep up with it. Barley Mill in particular, I think you have to not only consider the code, the project, I think you have to consider the players involved. And when you get to the point where a special interest is served over the interest of the people, now you have a totally separate problem. And that leans back towards the integrity part of the county. There's absolutely no need to raise taxes in this county. There is also no need to do a total reassessment of this county because it's been proven in the past that it's not cost effective. It would cost more than we would ever gain in the long run. The county, under Tom Gordon, under good times, grew. We were booming. We had a lot of money coming in. We hired a lot of new people. They were hired at middle and upper management positions. What has happened over the last 8 years is the people who were eligible to retire left. That was the workforce. We have a depleted workforce at the county and we're heavy in middle and upper management. So there's your big problem as far as the workforce. We also have a 4-year backlog on assessment. That means that there are projects that were done in 2008 still aren't on the tax rolls. Now I know council has been told otherwise, but the facts are right in the assessment division. So we know for a fact 4-year-old projects never made it on the tax rolls. And I would think that the state would be upset with that because you look at the school referendums that happen from time to time. Well, part of that revenue that they're not getting is because the county's not doing the job that they're supposed to do because assessment is depleted. I think what is going to enhance my chances is I don't sidestep any question. You ask me a question, you're going to get the right answer. Truth never changes. You're going to get the same answer from me consistently. And I think if people pay attention and they see the inconsistencies with the other I don't want to say a blanket statement, the other candidates, but in particular, the guy that's in office now. His stories change from day to day. They change like the weather. I'm consistent. I think I bring stability. And I think if people see that they're going to be drawn to that, and that's going to be what they want to see for the next 4 years.